I'm a dreamer. I like looking at my heroes and the companies that I admire and see them as they are today. Successful, international. As a hero, maybe a little infamous, just to add a little flavor to who they are. And as I journey with these people or these companies, I realize that they weren't propelled there. They didn't arrive at this destination. There is a long history, a long journey that brought them to this place. And I had to learn and understand that there are a few characteristics, and let's call them traits, of these people who made these companies successful or who made themselves successful. They knew themselves, they had giftings and talents that they work at. I think the most important one that I want to focus on today is grit. I want to start by crediting Angela Duckworth and her book, Grit, The Power of Passion and Perseverance, for introducing the term grit to me. So what is grit? Grit is the power and the passion and the perseverance to stay with a long-term goal over a long period of time. It is courage and character that you show. See, in my example or my journey, I forget that there is this time span where people had to show grit, where they had to work at their long-term goals to be able to achieve them. I often hear students or colleagues say that it is talent that makes people successful, and that if you have enough talent, you will be successful in life. I don't mean to be harsh, but I think that's the story we tell ourselves to justify laziness. See, talents are important, and modern psychology has shown us that working at your talents and improving your talents definitely render way more success than trying to improve your faults or your shortcomings. We've learned now that you have to manage your shortcomings, but that you have to work at and improving your talents. See, without effort, talent will merely stay untapped potential. It's once you add effort, when you add hard work to honing your talent, to working at it, to improve it, that talent turns into skill. Once you add skill with a little bit more effort, you reach goals and you achieve stuff. You become eventually successful. So now the question is, am I born with grit? Does it stay the same? And if I'm not born with grit, am I now cursed not to be successful one day? Or can I grow grit? Can I grow this ability to stand up time and time and time again when I fall down? The fortunate answer is you can grow grit. What is important, though, is to identify long-term goals, to identify your passions and what you are passionate about, and to show perseverance or courage over a long period of time. So let's talk about goals. The important thing about goals is that you have to have a hierarchy. You have to know what is your main goal in life and what are the sub-goals that you want to achieve and to work towards. Remember that a goal is very different than what a plan is. Plans change, and you shouldn't stubbornly stick to a plan because that's the only thing that you see in front of you to achieve your goal eventually. Life doesn't work that way. Life doesn't work linearly. And don't be foolish. When your plan doesn't work, please change it. Don't change your goal, but definitely change your plan, because your plans are supposed to bring you to a place where you achieve your goals. Remember, we aim at goals. And this is a long period or a long period of time that has to pass. Within that period, there will be difficulties. But that's exactly what grit is to be able to stand up, to be able to face your challenges. Not like I do and run away from them. That's definitely not grit. Grit is facing what lies ahead over a long period of time to achieve your goals. And if your plans don't bring you there, change them. There's one last thing that I want to address when we talk about cultivating a mindset of follow-through over time, and that is hope. I'm not talking about the airy-fairy feeling that tomorrow might be a better day. I'm talking about the deliberate decision that I have the power within me, that God has granted me, to make tomorrow a better day. It is this hope and this knowledge that I have the ability to make tomorrow a better day. That is the hope that will encourage me to cultivate a mindset of grit over the period of time that I will need to make myself or my company or the goal that I'm trying to achieve successful. May you grow some grit. May you show the necessary perseverance to follow through over time. May you always remember to stand up when you fall. Falling is not failure. Refusing to stand up after you've fallen, that is failure.